Welcome to another episode of Spelling Bee Ninja, where we unlock the mysteries of the English language. Today, we're diving into a topic that's fundamental yet often tricky for learners: the use of articles in English. Articles are small words that play a significant role in our sentences. The two types, definite and indefinite articles, help us clarify what we're talking about. So whether you're a student preparing for a test or just looking to improve your English skills, this episode is perfect for you. Let's get started. Let's begin with the indefinite articles, a and an. These articles are used when we're talking about something for the first time or when it's not specific. For example, if I say, I saw a dog, I'm talking about one dog, but it could be any dog. Now, the choice between a and an depends on the sound that follows it. We use a before words that begin with a consonant sound, like in a cat or a car. On the other hand, an is used before words that start with a vowel sound, which is why we say an hour or an apple. It's important to focus on the sounds rather than just the letters. For example, we say an honor because the H is silent and the word begins with a vowel sound. Understanding how to choose the right article can enhance your speaking and writing in English significantly. Now, let's move on to the definite article, the. This article is used when we are referring to something specific or something that has already been mentioned. For example, if I say, I saw a dog and the dog was very friendly, it's clear that I'm referring back to the specific dog I mentioned first. The word that can also indicate uniqueness. For instance, when we say, the son or the president, we refer to something that is known and unique in that context. Articles help add clarity and precision in our communication, guiding listeners and readers to what we're specifically discussing. Now, let's explore how to omit articles. In English, there are situations where we don't use articles. For instance, we often omit articles when we talk about things in general, like in cats are great pets. We're not talking about specific cats, but rather cats in general. Additionally, when we refer to proper nouns such as names of countries, cities, or people, we don't use articles. For example, we say France or John, not the France or the John. Another common instance is when we refer to meals, days, and months. We say, I eat breakfast or I love July. These are all examples of when we skip articles in our sentences. Learning when it's appropriate to omit articles can improve your English fluency and make your speech sound more natural. Let's delve deeper into the usage of articles with various nouns. Countable nouns are nouns that we can count, such as apple, book, or car. When we're talking about a countable noun for the first time, we often use a or an. For example, I would like an orange. If we refer back to the same noun, we then use the, such as in the orange was delicious. Now, for uncountable nouns, which are things we cannot count individually, like water, sugar, or information, we usually do not use a or an. Instead, we can use the if we are referring to a specific amount or type. For instance, the water in the bottle indicates specific water. It can get a bit tricky, but with practice and experience, you will begin to recognize when to use which article naturally. Remember that articles provide context, so they are vital in making your meaning clear. Next, let's look at some common phrases and expressions that include articles. There are phrases where they is conventionally used, such as the internet or the atmosphere. These expressions follow the norms of our language. Additionally, some titles and organizations also include the definite article, for example, the United Nations or the Boston Museum of Fine Arts. It's fascinating to note that in English, we have many idioms and expressions where articles play a crucial role. Therefore, immersing yourself in these common phrases can help you use articles more confidently. Engaging with movies, music, and conversations will provide practical examples of how articles are naturally integrated into English language use. To summarize, we've explored the fundamental role of articles in English: the indefinite articles and an for non-specific nouns, the definite article the for specific mentioned items, and when to omit articles entirely. Remember to think about the sound that follows and an, consider the context of the noun being used, and take note of the common phrases that contain articles. These elements are essential for building clear communication in English. So, keep practicing, and soon you will see improvement in your usage of articles. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Spelling Bee Ninja. We've uncovered the keys to mastering articles in English, which are vital in expressing clear and precise thoughts. We hope you found this lesson helpful and informative. Don't forget, practice makes perfect. So, keep using your newfound knowledge in everyday conversations. Until next time, keep shining bright as a ninja wordsmith.